Hey guys, fantastic. So looks like we are live. I'll tell you what is our plan for today. Basically, these are the positions that we took. The market has already made a significant move. So initially, what had happened was at 9:20, I've sort of taken a position, okay, which is here. So this was a 9:15 candle, and let me show you the 5 minutes chart. It's easier. So yeah, if you see the 5 minutes chart, this is where we have entered the position, right? So somewhere around here, okay. And then within our positions, we would have two parts. Either the market breaks out towards the upside or towards the downside. Now it's when it does these reverse moves, that's when it's the most chaotic and problematic. So basically what happened today also, like it's been happening, I think on Monday, yesterday also, and today. The problem is the market has strongly sort of, give me 1 second. The market has strongly come down till here. So obviously because it came down, all of our call sells, right? They hit the stop loss. Sorry, all of our put sells, they hit the stop loss because as market is falling down, the puts increase in value, right? And we are in a sell position, so put sells have hit the stop loss, and this was exited out. Now, same thing on this side. If you see after that, let me check the time. After around 9:50, all of the call options that we sold, they started increasing in price and their stop loss out of it. Because obviously the market has come down, then it has gone up, it's made a total V shape, right? So far as this does not work, this kind of setup does not work. And I think that's where you need to be really patient with the market because all that matters to us is how many days in a month or in a week of time is it making these V-shaped or U-shaped moves, right? So let's take a look at how my position was and we'll go from there. Okay, so just a second. So we'll just try to build out this position and say, for example, if we do that right now, what would happen and what's the play for the next week. Okay, I am also holding a couple of uh, positional trades. I will also talk to you about that, but give me 1 second. Looks like something's up with this. Just a minute. All right, I'm just waiting for my Chrome to load. Let's take some time. Okay, perfect. I think we do have the Chrome here, so I'll just show you my screen real quick. Okay, fantastic. So this is the current option chain, right, of 27 April expiry. So ideally speaking, if we had to enter this position all over right now, I would go for the 40 to 200 put option. Okay, because if you see, that's where significant amount of open interest is there, right? So we'd sell this and we can also go with maybe 43. Yeah, 43,000, because if you see its open interest is higher. We can also sell this. The market looks like it's going to be in this range of 40 to 500, but let's sell this option. So sell that, sell this with the highest OI. Okay, so this is what we have so far, right? I'll also show you what's happening with my positional trades as well. We can take a look at that. But yeah, this is the trade that we can set up right now. If you see, right, it's obviously a direction neutral trend. This would need its own hedges, so you can maybe pick up a call buy option here, just buy this, go for a put buy option here. This is just to make sure that your uh, margin is, sort of coming down, right? So this is how the position could be constructed. Okay. Yeah, perfect. There we have it, right? Uh, I'll also keep you guys posted on how much uh, stop losses we'd have to put for each of these. So basically, anywhere from 10% to 20% to 30% stop loss, depending on how the day's movement is. That's what we'd be going for. So I'll walk you through that. I'll walk you through how we are setting that up as well. But this would be an ideal position that we are chasing. Okay. And if you see, there's like about a 30, 40, points difference between the call sell and the put sell. Okay. Total margin required is 79,000. Obviously, we would be trading with somewhere around 300 quantity, so that's 12 lots. Okay. So we can change that here. All right, so there we have it, right? We'll keep chasing this. I'll save this strategy and we can keep coming back to this. We'll also discuss what other strategies I have running simultaneously. There's a very beautiful iron fly that I want to show you. We can see how that goes, and yeah, that's it. Let's keep a watch. I will leave the live stream on. I will go ahead, uh, come back in like a couple of seconds. Then we'll look at the chart review. Yesterday in the US markets, there's a very big news of First Republic Bank sort of crashing, and I think it closed down by 50% or 40% change. So the whole Nasdaq and everything, you know, closed by 1.5% downwards. I think I did not check the closing, but the last I checked, that's how much it was. So we'll also review that, and yeah, let's see how it's going, and then we can sort of take a call in terms of how the whole thing would play out. So give me 1 second while I save this strategy and we get ready. We will do some chart analysis for a while now in the live stream, and then slowly we can start looking at our trading for the day. Okay. So there we go. I'm just trying to save this for now. Give me a second. So say 26th April 2023 intraday. Okay. So that has been saved. All right, so we've saved that. Now, what we will do is let us go ahead and look at the charts, right? So I'm now at trading view. Let me know if you guys can see my screen. Yeah, you can use the comment section. Now, if you see, this is the beauty of the market right now. Okay, we've got the uptrend, we've got the downtrend, taking out all the put stop losses. We've got the uptrend taking out all the call stop losses. And now the market is sort of consolidating in this region, right? You can now see it's made a very big uh, morning star, if I could say, right? It's got up and then it. I don't know if it's morning star exactly, but you can see like like in the price action, the bulls tried to take the market up, and then the bears sort of closed it down, and then we now have some bear strength coming in. So these are the most trickiest markets, obviously, because it's non-directional. See, in our scenario, we either make money when the market goes up, when the market goes down, or the market stays sideways. But when it makes these huge swings, that's with, take a look, that's about, let's see the price range. The swing that started from here, for example. Okay, sorry, my bad. Right, so let's look at this swing and we'll try to understand what happened. So from here, the market has sort of come down by 150 points. Okay, and then again, if you see, the market has equally gone up by 150 points. Right, that's a big move. It's 150 points for Bank Nifty is a swing, correct? So that's been the biggest issue for us that we've been dealing with since yesterday also. If you see it, it went down 150, it got up, say another, yeah, and that wick took out us. So in the 200 point range, it went down by 200 points, got up by 200 points. That swing, we will not be able to survive. Even in this scenario, right, in the new setup that we have put right now, which we will track today, even in that, if the market from here makes a 200-point downswing and then makes a 200-point upswing, we would still not be able to survive that. Okay, so that's what we are looking at. Let's see how it plays out. I'll also show you what's going on with my other trades. We will focus on those as well, and then we can take a final call. But whoever is here, please do like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to come live every day, and hopefully, we start seeing some profits and some start seeing some big gains, right? I think it's a matter of persistence. We start holding out, see how it's playing out, and then it's a matter of probability, right? Out of how many days do we do good, out of how many days do we do bad, and we can then take a call. Okay, so just stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay, cool. So it looks like the audio is still working. So I'll be here, guys. Let's take a look at how this plays out. I'll come back and we can review our positions that we have made in stock market. Okay. By the way, that's a beautiful software. We can always review that. I'll tell you how to use it, how we use it for our back tests. Okay. Right, so let's look at this swing. We'll try to understand what. So from here, the market has sort of come down. Clean that out, and then right now we've sort of made a little gain. Give me 1 second, guys. I think there's some issue with the internet here, so let me just double check that and I'll get back to you. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we'll also take a look at how the positional trades are going. I think those would be exciting now that we do not have any intraday position. The positional trades, I have two that we are running right now, a weekly trade, and the most interesting part would be the iron fly. That's a recent strategy that I've been trying out. It's given significant results. So obviously this week, because the market has made some moves, it's in okay profits, but I will show you. Right, so my Chrome has sort of started working back again. So if you see, these were the positions that we have, right? End of the month weekly, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about 25th April Bank Nifty weekly. This was yesterday's position. Obviously, I closed this out at break even, so 26,000 was my loss yesterday. Okay, so this position we can remove. This is 26th intraday that we have set up right now. We'll look at how this is looking. Iron fly is the most interesting one. Okay, so let me tell you why. So this is how the iron fly looks like for now. I'm also checking if this is, oh, this has come back to 75. So I also sold 142,400 put option, okay, which I sold at 123 rupees. I think right now it's at 75. uh, my goal is to take that out when it reaches 35, right? I'll explain why that's happening also. I'll explain what is the strategy behind making these moves, but clearly there is something drastically wrong with my Chrome, and it's, yeah, thank god. I think it's working again. Okay, so, oh damn, it's taking too long to load. Yeah, so this is how the position looks. Okay, so can you see this?
My max profit is at around 12,000 rupees. This is for a weekly. My max loss, which is if the market starts falling drastically beyond a certain point, then this side my max loss is, say, if it falls to 42,000, 41,750, so on and so forth. But if it ends anywhere from 42,250 to 42,500 and below, okay, I'll be making a good uh, 1 to 4% also profit here, right? So let me show you that. So obviously I had to do some adjustments. There are still some more adjustments that are left to do, so I will show you what's going on there. We'll also look at a